أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. All praises and thanks are due to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Last time we've discussed about the evaluation. Inshallah, by the grace of God, today we would focus on the rectification. What is rectification? Evaluation and rectification goes together. They are two things that cannot be separated. They are inseparable. Because evaluating ourselves without rectifying ourselves or without making any rectification, that is not something that is going to help us. Because being able to assess yourself is something that should go with rectification. So, because like if you evaluate yourself or you assess yourself about what you've done and how best to help yourself and what to do next time if you get into any problem or any situation, it's all about being able to rectify yourself or doing rectification of your mistakes or the sins that you've committed. So that rectification is something that is very much important because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward us for that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I repeat, will reward people who rectify their mistakes or people who rectify the things that they've done wrong. That's why evaluation is very important, but rectification is much more important than evaluation. Because evaluation is important, but once you evaluate yourself, if you do not put it into good use, which is rectifying it, there is no point. So that rectification is what makes us a better person, and it is what helps us to improve ourselves and our values in life. So those values are what helps us to be a better person, and also they are things that would help us in this world and the hereafter, in Qiyamah. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will judge each and every person according to the way we live our lives in this world. So being able to rectify those mistakes or being able to rectify the things that we've done, that would help us to be able to do things in the right manner. So rectification is all about having thought and also being ready to change ourselves for better. So that change comes in as a form of rectification. Once we know what we've done wrong or what went wrong, how best to help ourselves, through following those solutions that would help us to rectify ourselves. So rectification is part of guidance, and it is also part of forgiveness. Because once we rectify ourselves and then ask for forgiveness, there is a mercy from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and through that we will be able to help ourselves. So that evaluation, as I said last time, is all about assessing ourselves. But after assessing ourselves, if we do not take any action to rectify that, there is no point. So that rectification cannot take place without evaluation, and also evaluation cannot take place without rectification. So these two things goes together, and by the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, following these procedures, we will be able to take care of ourselves, our inner selves, and also we will be able to deal with situations in the best of manners. That is all for today, rectification, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help us. Ameen. Jazakumullah khairan fi